Hi, you guys. Happy Sunday. I know nobody's probably going to care about this subject at all or what I'm talking about in this little short video, but I just wanted to share with y'all because it matters to me. Uh, it's today's just for today, the NA daily meditation. January 26th, self-centeredness. The spiritual part of our disease is our total self-centeredness. Self-centeredness means being primarily concerned with one's needs, desires, and interests to the exclusion of others. Um, I've been like having a rough time with this because I know that me doing YouTube is not always good because it takes away time from my significant other, and sometimes that can frustrate him. So I need to find a balance in it. But I'm gonna finish reading this to y'all. What is self-centeredness? It is our belief that the world revolves around us. Our wishes, our demands are the only ones worth consideration. Our self-centered minds believe they are capable of getting everything they want if only they would be left to their own devices. Self-centeredness assumes total self-sufficiency. Assume means they believe it to be true without any proof. That means it's not really true most of the time. It assumes self-sufficiency. Self-sufficiency means needing no outside help and satisfying one's basic needs, which is not good in recovery. Um, we say that self-centeredness is the spiritual part of our disease because the self-centered mind cannot conceive of anything greater or more important than itself. Conceive means to form an idea. But there is a spiritual solution to our spiritual malady. The 12 steps of Narcotics Anonymous. The steps lead us away from self-centeredness and towards God-centeredness. God-centeredness is the idea of prioritizing God and His will in one's life. We strip away our delusion of self-sufficiency by admitting our own powerlessness and seeking the aid of a power greater than ourselves. We acknowledge the bankruptcy of our self-righteousness by admitting we've been wrong, making amends, and seeking knowledge of what's right from the God of our understanding. And we deflate our overwhelming sense of self-importance by seeking to serve others, not only ourselves. The self-centeredness afflicting our spirit can be treated with a spiritual solution, the 12 steps. Just for today, my guidance and my strength comes from a higher power, not from my own self. I will practice the 12 steps to become more God-centered and less self-centered. We have to remember that being self-centered and self-sufficient in Narcotics Anonymous in general, really, I mean, a lot of things that we learn in recovery can help people, normal people, the everyday person. We have to remember in recovery, it's not I can, it's not I can, it's we can, it's I can't, but we can, because when it was just me and the way I thought and the way when it was just me going based off of my own will, I was trapped in active addiction. I was making all the wrong choices. I was overdosing. I was going to jail. I was not giving a fuck about my family, my children. I was the worst person. So I had to remember that not to do my will, to do God's will, and continue to ask for Him to show me His will every day. There's a prayer that we say, and it's take my will in my life, guide me in my recovery, and show me how to live. But living, I also wrote on here, living on self-will inevitably leads to disaster, which I already have proof of that by just what I've gone through in my past. And there's nothing better than having proof and seeing the facts. But I just wanted to share that with y'all. I don't know if that helps anybody, but it helped me. And if you don't have a just for today and you're in recovery or a struggling addict or somebody, or you have a loved one that is, maybe get them one, maybe a Narcotics Anonymous basic text, and I think it would help. Thank y'all for listening.